Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we got some awesome videos. The first one is of a short takeoff from a C5 Galaxy. And I'm just going to get right into it because it's kind of a long video, but you kind of have to watch the entire thing. Trust me, it's worth it.
Cruza Delta 2, cruza Delta 3, arriba.
There are so many things in this clip that are just crazy. I mean, firstly, if you watched the entire thing, you can see that that runway was not long enough. So this has got to be like the epitome of short takeoffs. Like when they got to the end, um, it was very literally the end of the runway. That was the end of the pavement. Not to mention, you can see that the C5 Galaxy is, how I put this, uh, way too big for every part of this airport. As it's going past the buildings at the airport, um, it makes them look like tiny little sort of huts, even though these are like, the airport's buildings, which is just mind blowing because it really shows you the size. Um, and on top of that, it it's crazy to think about what these pilots must have been thinking as they were taking off. I imagine that there had to be some sort of conversation between them as they were about to take off. Just think, you think we can make this? You think, yeah, we got it, we got it. I imagine there had to be a point about 3/3 of the way through when it looked like the plane was doing about 20 miles per hour, where one of them had really started to question it, like, can we do this though? We still have time to stop. Um, but that's just crazy. And I mean, they were able to do it. They pulled it off. It seemed like the plane was probably pretty heavy loaded because I imagine that it would have been able to take off a little bit quicker had it not had cargo. So, but I can't verify that. Found this video on Reddit, so I'm not completely sure about its origins. But it's still an awesome clip. And the noises in it are also pretty cool. I turned them down a little bit in the video just because it's crazy loud, but still an awesome video. The next one to look at though is another one from Reddit. It is a Red Bull pilot. I believe it was a Red Bull pilot. Either way, this dude's in an air race, and he is flying. I'm not sure where the air race was, but it's over a river. Um, and you can see him in the beginning of the video, kind of coming through the course, and you can see the readout for the amount of G's that he's pulling. And when he gets to the end of the course, he has to pull up and sort of circle back, and then he kind of flips over to keep going and go back through the course the same way he came. And when he pulls up, he pulls over 10 Gs, which is completely insane. I think an F-16 can pull 9 Gs, which, I mean, that would make me black out. That would make most people black out. I think at about 6 Gs, I'd probably be unconscious. So to see this dude pulling 10 Gs, he does it multiple times too. So I'll play that clip now. So as you can see, that is pretty crazy. On top of that, I find it super interesting just how quick things happen. I mean, you watch racing, like car racing, and for like F1 drivers, the reaction time has to be so insanely quick. But not to say that they have less things to deal with, but you know, you you're not as worried about your car falling out of the air. Whereas here, I mean, there's so many things they have to watch out to not fly into the sort of obstacles in the course, and then they have to get between the gates, but they have to go between the gates level, and that's why you'll see him coming towards the gate kind of sideways, and then he'll immediately flip the plane back and then continue to roll or pitch up, whatever he needs to do to continue the course. And I mean, the reaction time between some of these things is less than a second. I mean, it's mental. And on top of that, you're keeping a plane flying, which is just amazing. But those are two of the coolest videos I've seen in a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Aerospace Talk. There will be more coming soon. If you liked it, please give the video a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. Thanks, everyone.